Okay, I'm here. What's up, nerds? How's it going? Ready to draw. Pickle's cage, very good. Wonderful. The jar, that's right. Like the thumbnail juice. You're to bite my that sounds very painful. I don't think I appreciate that. I think I'll skip that. No biting, please. I think, actually, I'm gonna draw a classic boy of mine first that I haven't drawn in a while. I have a sketch I did. You can recognize who he is, I don't know. He doesn't appear too often. He's one of my main boys, though. Do a little montage of him. Can't show this one. And I drew him with long hair, too. Nice long-haired version. Love me some long hair. Then we'll probably work on some game stuff, maybe. Might do that. I need to design more props, but I don't know if that's very exciting to watch. I'm sure most of you guys like seeing me draw characters more than that. So I thought I'd start with some characters at least, and then move to the props once I get, well, I guess tired of drawing this. We'll see how it goes. Oh no what? What's going on? What happened? Oh no, doesn't look good at all. There we go. It's a little better. Abusing me in the cult? Oh, the lamb thing? Well, I'd expect no less from Momo. This just seems to be her MO. That's her middle name. Momo Abuser Hyena. It's to be expected. Momo Bully Hyena. That's also another name she goes by. Sad. Sad state of affairs. Hey, Brickmaster, how are you? Hey, Juice. Y'all doing good? Hope so. I'm doing okay. Can't complain. Can't really complain. Got your piano out early today, your keyboard. Yep. This is supposed to be a Sonic playlist, I don't know. I'm not sure what game it's from. I can check. It's Kronos Island, I'm not sure what that's from. I guess a Sonic game. Not sure which eye I like more. Kind of liking the one closer right now, but we'll see when it's done. Okay. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How am I today? I'm doing okay. Sipping on some coffee juice. Or is that tea? Could be either one. Can't really complain. Oh man, I don't know which eye. Well, I think I'm liking this one less now. Adjust that a little bit, but that's okay. Forgot to add his earrings, wow. Already screwing up. How does earrings look? So as long as I drew them. I think he had 3. I think he had 1 here and 2 on the top. That's his usual piercing modus operandi. Something like this. Let's duplicate that. Move it up here. I think that looks right. I don't know. Can't really remember. He's not throwing a mean right cross, knocking fools out. 5-foot terror from Tokyo. Well, he's not from Tokyo, but you know. Hey Brad, what's up? How's it going? Wow, I'm trigger happy. I thought I saw my little circle moving. I thought it was a gnat in the house again. It was about to go off. It's about to have a conniption fit live on stream. About to pop off on a bitch ass gnat. Good. Just a schizophrenic hallucination. Nothing to worry about. And thank God, honestly. I don't think my heart could have taken it. Who is this? This is Aiden. He's my profile pic boy. The blue-haired blue-haired, yeah. The blue hat delivery boy. He's not wearing a hat in any of these drawings I'm doing, though. This is casual Aiden. Probably my shortest boy. Well, no, actually, Wynn's probably shorter than him because he's an elf, but... Yeah, cats. Aiden's always had piercings. He's had, I think, 3 in his ear. I think this is the right configuration. I'm pretty sure. Yep. I think from his very first drawing he had piercings. Just like that. I haven't drawn Aiden in forever, other than like for some bonus material and special delivery. So I thought I'd do a nice standalone image with him. Classic boy. I mean, I use him for my profile, for God's sake. I should use him more. He's one of those weird cases of OCs where I really like him, but I don't feel like drawing him in super not safe for work situations very often. Is the stream muted? I don't know. Let me see. I haven't messed with anything. Looks like my levels are the same. I don't know. Is it quiet? Well, I don't know. I can turn my mic up a little bit, but it's pretty high already. I have my mic sitting in the middle of the table here. I'm not... It's supposed to be a lot closer to your face, I know, but I can't really do it unless I'm hunched over. Have my vertebrae snapping. Yeah, I don't know. If it's quiet, I can try to boost it some, but... Let me see if I can move the mic a little closer. Other than that, I'm not really sure what I can do. I guess I can project my voice more. Maybe I'm talking quiet. I'm an extra sleepy boy today. He's cute, why not give him a partner? Well, you want to see this other little drawing over here? Look at that. I'll turn the sketch up, you can see it better. It's like he has a buddy helping him out in the garden, out in the yard maybe. Having issues on your end? Okay, that's good. I'm glad it wasn't something wrong with the stream I messed up. I did change a little bit yesterday. I showed off my game at the end a little bit. It's nothing to show off really, but just the basic stuff I had going. Showed a little idle animation mainly. So I did change some things, so it's possible I messed something up. You and your long hair, boys, I swear. He actually doesn't have that. Well, he kind of has long hair normally. This is not what he looks like normally, his long hair. This is more what he looks like usually, which is still pretty long, but usually has this little ponytail up. That's his general look. I do like long hair, though. You're right about that. Who's my boy with the short? Probably Kieran or Zahir. And Sam, too, I guess, has shorter. Julian has shorter hair. Goon boy? Actually, no, Wrath. This is my profile pic boy, Aiden. How's it going? There's actually piercings you want to get on your ears. Okay. Like Aiden's piercings. This is one of my earliest boys, actually. Aiden. No, it's not right. It's not what a fist looks like. Main BDOC, that's right. Hey, Nameless, what's up? I forgot your profile pic. That's great. Draw him pregnant. Get ear cuff in those locations. I'm not sure what an ear cuff is exactly. Spoiler alert, I don't have piercings, so I'm not super familiar with the terms. I know what I like to look at. I'm not sure what they're called. Cowboy Bill, yeah. You don't either? Oh, I see. Ear cuff is non-piercing. Oh, okay, I see. I got you. Want to hug Aiden? That's good. Make your first payment next week? Yeah, I'll send you the invoice, Wrath, when you're ready. Just send me your PayPal email. Well, actually, no, I don't use PayPal, so... If PayPal's listening, I would never do that. Only for my safe for work commissions. I use PayPal. Just to be clear. Just wraps around the ear. Okay, I see. Cowboy Bill, yeah. I was gonna say, did you notice the thumbnail? Or not thumb, is that thumbnail? Is that the right term? Yeah. For the stream, nameless? You'll tell the stream what kind of commission you're getting, Wrath, or... I saw it and laughed really hard. It's feeding time for Victoria. Everybody gather around. Gather around the jar. It's breakfast. Time for Victoria's breakfast. Drink a shit ton of caffeine or nap. Devious thumbnail. You like that, Elo? I'll send you a message, Wrath, don't worry. I know you want a spicy commission, so... Mail checked me. Yeah, there you go. Bald Celine. Oh my god. Oh, the drink a bunch of caffeine. I was wondering what you're talking about with the vote. I was a little confused there, trying to figure that out. I don't know, Cat. Is there anything to do you need to finish, or there's nothing you need to do. You probably should just hit the hay. Don't want to mess up everything with some caffeine. Don't let Elo be a bad influence on you. You'll be hooked on caffeine and everything in your life will be Hatsune Miku themed. If you listen to Elo. Time to fight God. You haven't had dinner. Put Miss Witchy in a jar. I mean, I would, but I don't know. She might burst into tears. I don't know. It might kill the mood a little bit. Have to make it soundproof. Okay, let's see here. You hallucinate nightmarish creatures. Well, might be all the caffeine you're consuming, and I think if you stay awake too long, you start hallucinating as well. That's happened to me before. It kind of is. I don't know if you guys ever played the game or seen it, Don't Starve. It's kind of like that, actually, when you start losing your sanity. Like, you see these weird shadows moving out of the corner of your eyes. But you're too tired to care. At least I was. I don't know. I mean, I knew it was from that, but still. Looks like an artist, you think? Yeah. I could see that. Aiden is, he actually boxes. He's a pretty good boxer for self-defense. Small boy, but he packs a punch. If you've read the Special Delivery comic, you've seen some of Aiden's moves. Crushing fools' rib cages. Get a little handsy with him. Like being unhealthy, like being straight. Definitely hallucinate. Unhealthy little shit, yeah. 3 days? Yeah, 3 days is enough to hallucinate. Definitely. I don't really do that anymore, stay up like super long time. I can't remember the last time I stayed up even 24 hours. I don't know. Like being straight, we'll be starting a new job next week as a line cook, but I'll be working in the salad and dessert section. Okay. Are you happy about that, Wrath, or is it something you had to do on a whim? I'm not sure. I never know how to react when people say they got a new job. I'm not sure if it's like they wanted it. I guess you like it since you said it. Anytime a friend gets a new job, I'm never like, okay, did you want that job? Or I never know how to react. I'm happy for you if that was what your decision was and you weren't forced to. Better pay. Okay, there you go. Nice. I would like a club owner hand job. I don't know. Me too. I'd like a club owner everything, actually. Access to all her bits and bobs. I really like the club owner. I need to do more of her just standalone stuff. I'll probably do I don't know if I'll do a character poll next month or a suggestion box for $10 patrons. Sometimes I do these random bonus polls at the beginning of the month, or I'll let $10 patrons do extra suggestions and do another poll, or not really a poll, it's like a random pick thing. I'm not sure which one I want to do for next month. I think it's probably about time for a suggestion box again. Have people throw extra suggestions out and then take a random selection of them and draw. That's probably what I'll do. More loot. Alright. That's awesome. Anytime you increase the number of loos in the world, Wrath, it's good. Whether you commission me or some other person to up the number, it's always a good thing. Goon Boy and OC team up comic. I wouldn't mind doing a Goon Boy comic. Let's cook sometime. That's true, Brad does cook. Talk about recipes a lot in chat. I wish someone would come in a jar with me. Brickmaster. Didn't have to look at the name. I knew it was you. Immediately. Club owner is cute. She is cute. Another character whose boobs gradually increased over the course of a chapter. Just the way it goes. It's the way boob drawing goes. Pocket sand Aiden. Oh no. I think he just woke up in this pan. He has his coffee mug there. Wearing his homie shirt. That's his hair, not his... Aiden's a lean, mean fighting machine. Would you date a small femboy who could obliterate your skull with a single punch? I would. Turn your head into a pink mist. Yeah, you would. Goon boy and goon girl. I don't have a goon girl, but I could do that. Always looking for some... I don't know, could goon girl be a mom? I don't know. Could. Femboy vigilante. Like a... What, like a crime-fighting vigilante, or just... sort of a superhero nod or something? Yeah? Was that the question about the dating a boy that would blast your head off with a punch? Goon boy hates when his roommate masturbates. He keeps telling him he will help his roommate out. That's his thing. Goon girl is goon boy's sister. She only gives Pizuri's. I'm starting to think that you like Pizuri's wrath. I didn't want to say anything in case it was false accusations, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say you might like Pizuri's. It's a crazy notion, I know, but thought I'd throw it out there. See how it feels. Sister Goon Girl. They were raised in a very strictly religious house. Strict religious house, I should say. No gooning. They had to find workarounds by sleeping with people, I guess. Fucked up religious households always lead to some exciting possibilities with porn drawings. Man. Dead by Daylight? Femboy Green Arrow. Nameless, you bring up Green Arrow quite a bit. Is that your comic crush? You really like that NTR image I did with him, huh? Or just like the character, maybe? I definitely gave him a small weenie. Well, I drew him. Never goon on BD stream. Being used as a fleshlight. Yeah, that's true. I like Pizuri too. I've drawn it once or twice. Did one with Anna. I'm not sure, in the Lucy comic, did she do a Pizuri? I can't remember. I'm not sure if I drew Lucy doing a Pizuri or not. That's the blue-haired MILF. The muscles. Fighting criminals and gets too handsy, only to lose to ugly bastards. I don't mind the ugly bastard thing. I don't do it very often, but I've talked about it before on stream. You guys have heard me if you've been here. The contrast and all that. Having some ugly degenerate defile a beautiful boy or girl. Kinda hot. I like Green Arrow, and I like how you draw the DC characters. Okay. Remember early on my Patreon, there'd be a lot of DC comic suggestions for the polls and stuff. So I guess some comic fans must like the way I draw, or how I used to draw, or whatever. I don't know. brass comic idea for a new superhero duo. I'd check it out. I feel like if I dated whoever my partner was, they would have to have an ugly bastard. Their tag would be ugly bastard. Or are you saying they would be the ugly bastard? BD1 art is Cowboy Bill. Listen, if I live to be as old as Cowboy Bill, I hope I'm smashing women that look like Miss Witchy. He's winning at life, man. Got him a cool gold tooth. Playing on Miss Witchy's fragile emotions to get in her pants. Maybe into me, thus having a thing for ugly bat. Oh, I see, I got you. Miss Witchy mentioned, yeah. Thought you'd like that. I like unpopular characters like Miss Witchy. The one Miss Witchy fan, nameless. It's always been a dream of mine to save the world from evil people and preventing perverted crime by letting them use me. There and there is like magic or using metric. Oh, exists only to make things harder. Thoughts on split tongues? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it would ever. I don't think it would be a deal breaker. I'm not sure I'd ever ask for it, but somebody I was with popped one out, I'd be like, okay, cool. Let's give it a shot. Might be weird to kiss, I don't know. Probably feel a little strange. Might freak me out a bit at first, but I could deal with it. Depending on how hot the person I was with. It's directly proportional to how much I could deal with it. This is what will make me ban Wrath. It might be rather hot and messy kissing. Also wonder about the blowjobs. Yeah, I don't know. People say tongue rings make that better too, and I'm not sure. I've never dated a girl with a tongue ring, so I don't know how true that is either. I feel like it would freak me out. I'd be afraid like something stupid like my wiener would get caught on the tongue ring. I know it's not. I don't think it's a thing. I don't know. Maybe it's possible, but it's kind of weird shit my brain would go to. And yet I would stick my dick in a shark girl's mouth. So figure that one out. baggy shirt. I would bunch up a little bit down here. Tongue piercing is just a bar. Don't they just have like a little ball at the top of the tongue when they get those though? Or no? Am I thinking of something else? Does that have another special name? I don't know. Oh. Oh shit. Damn it. Motherfucker. There we go. I wonder which character in the BD verse would be the most cute in a relationship. I don't know. Oh, Ellie, you think? Oscar's an Ellie fan. Ellie keeps his cuteness in the closet, though. Like when he plays dress up with his mom. You guys saw that special bonus image in the Little Reef. I wonder what the fate of that farmhand who found him was. Who can say? Ellie's got a pretty good punch too. Saw him taking out that rock. Yep. Like Ellie too. I love doing baggy clothes when I was doing graffiti characters. Oh, okay, you do graffiti? I know Sin in chat sometimes who pops in. He does graffiti. He'll send me pictures of stuff he's done. Josie and Jesse, but I don't know. That's true, Jesse. Got a new boy who looks wholesome. My more wholesome boys, like as far as relationships, boys don't have to worry about coming home and finding them getting gangbanged. Would be Aiden here, Jesse. Yeah, Ellie too, Josie. Those are the more wholesome boys. You're looking for something. You're looking for a stable boy to date. By stable, I mean, again, one who's not going to be getting trains run on him every day when you're not home. Wholesome boys versus wholesome boys. That's exactly right, Drossman. I used to go back in school. I used to go back in school. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, you mean you used to draw the stuff back in school? Your graffiti? Maybe that's what you meant. I don't know. I might have misunderstood. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to make it. I love that. You see it in art sometimes. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it too, where you see the outline of the body underneath the clothes, if the clothes are like backlit. This part will be lighter here, and this will be darker. I always like that, especially when there's big booba involved or something like that. Or a boy hiding his boner, a femboy. Fighting a headache, Rad. Don't test me. What'd Rad do now? I don't even see Rad's comment. Last comment he made was a while ago. Unless I'm not seeing it. Need some markers and tools again and throw hand styles at different spots at work. Okay. I take Jesse out for a hamburger and then play guitar for him, even though it would probably scare him. You think he's easy to scare? Cats. Helps your headaches. Oh, painkillers? Yeah, that'll do it. On one hand, loyalty is lovely, but being free is hot. Oh, I see what you mean. You're talking about the wholesome versus wholesome? Like a boy to be free or be loyal? I mean, IRL, I'm going loyalty every time. But in art, you know, in the land of imagination, having a little cheating hoe can be kind of hot. I don't know. Can be a little hot, I'm just saying. Talking like a hoe so nasty you can't even leave the dog alone with. You gotta look sideways at your best friend. Be like, I gotta go to work. I might drop off old Fido with the neighbors just to be safe. Who's the most wholesome boy outside the bedroom? Of my characters? It probably would be Jesse or Aiden here. I don't know if Ellie really counts as wholesome. He's wholesome in behavior, but he's kind of aggressive a little bit. Puts on a little bit of an act. You're looking for a sweet boy. Probably be either Aiden here or, like I said, Jesse. Jesse's the boy in the green dress I was drawing, or green skirt, with Julian the other night, if you were curious. I mean, I'm a big guitar nerd. I'm a bit of a virgin. A bit of a virgin? A bit of a virgin. That's a new one. I've never heard that one before. Alright, fair enough, though. You might like guitar. You might be impressed. Bust it out and shred. Show them your sweet picking technique, your tapping. Show them how to adjust a truss rod, you know what I'm saying? You timed Wrath? Are you guys talking outside of chat? Because I'm not seeing any comments from Wrath here. I love Ellie, but I gotta admit, sometimes I would need help to fully keep him satisfied 24/7. You think so? Ellie's not really that horny or whatever, where he goes around. He's not like Rio. He's gotta have dick every 5 seconds. You probably handle Ellie solo. He'd be working on the farm most of that time anyway. Oh my god. IRL looking for one that's somewhat direct and tells me what to do, but also wants head pats and to be told they're good. That's good, you know what you want. Strawberry may become my #1 favorite soon. Okay. Strawberry stock's looking good, huh? I haven't seen a whole lot of Strawberry yet as far as comics go, but I do have an idea for him. Did I write it down? I hope I did. It's kind of fading in my mind, but... ah well, it'll come back. Can't worry about stuff like that too much. My theory is if it wasn't good enough to stick around your brain, it probably wasn't worth it anyway. Please make... well, actually, Elo, I did put it on the last comic poll. And sadly, he did not win. He actually did pretty poorly, unfortunately. So among the higher tier patrons, I don't think Strawberry's too popular. Well, they just wanted to see the other stuff more. I'm really surprised how popular Creepy Boy is. I mean, I'm glad. I like Creepy Boy. But he actually was a dark horse winner for that poll. I didn't expect him to win. I thought for sure it'd be the cop boy, the prison mommy. But I was wrong. It happens. I'm usually pretty certain about the poll winners, who's gonna win. Unless it's a bunch of characters I don't know, then I'm like, got me. Want to see him happy, whatever you get? How about fingering? I bet you have Trust Rod for some action. Synthesizer whammies, Telecaster and EMGs, 2 Mansons, Sustainiacs. Okay. An expensive day, going to get oil change done, go to the bank, go to the car museum, and spend $600 on engine mounts. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the Discord, about your engine mounts. Is it a necessary repair, or are you just doing it for fun? Did your engine mounts get shot? Or is it just to make a... just a little project to do. Sorry, I'm starting to think about how I want this hair to look, and I spaced out there. That happens a lot. Trying to figure out what to do with his hair here. I really like the way some artists do hair strand. I feel like I'm not great at it. I like the way some artists really capture that hair strand look. I have to go to the bank tomorrow too, actually, believe it or not. Small world. Gotta love the thumbnail. You like that, Solar? I'm glad. Strawberry was the clear choice. You know who I voted for? Well, I'm not sure which one came in. I think Special Delivery came in second. Chapter 3 or what, 4? Is that Special Delivery? I'm not sure what chapter we're on for Special Delivery. I think 4. That was second place, I believe. Wrath now hates me. The more I've gotten into production and the more I've settled on plugins and synths, but Telly's really cut through and fit in the mix. Or any mix, especially some active EMGs. Engine mounts are going out. I figure I will upgrade them for stiffer bushings. Also going to get some powder coated. Oh, the powder coated my engine. Okay, thinking blue. Gotcha. What kind of car do you, or you say you have a truck? I can't remember if you want to say. I haven't done any car work or anything in quite a while, other than like maintenance stuff. Once I got rid of my motorcycle, I was kind of done with a lot of stuff with that. My cheapskateness kicked in full blast. I fully blossomed into a complete cheapskate at that point. I was a motorcycle boy, Cats, yep. I sure was. I'm gonna start calling strawberry haters racist just because I can. That's fair, hey. Whatever you can do to win, right? Tellies are great. I use digital stuff because I use too many tones. Too expensive and messy with analog gear. Yeah. Oh, a Focus ST, okay. Can it fall to the conservatives? I mean, Is it really worth preserving Canada, though? I mean, wouldn't that have been better for all of us? Is it sticking around really that necessary? I did, Drawsmith, you're right. Did a lot of stupid things on that thing. There's a turbocharged crotch rocket, even. For extra stupidity. I don't know what the tariffs are, but I'm giving away my ass for free. Well, there you go. If these motorcyclists always cutting me off. Well, usually when they cut you off, they go fast. They don't usually cut you off and stop. Most guys who ride crotch rockets, you're not going to be waiting for them. They might cut you off, but they're going like 100 miles an hour a lot of the times. I don't know, people in America are kind of weird about that. They whine about them driving up the middle of the lane, but people in other countries don't mind it. Depends, I guess. I don't know, I hear a lot of people in America whine about that, but nobody in Japan seemed to care. I know people in Europe say it's pretty common there to do that, like drive up the middle lane. I can't speak to that, I don't know. BD, I love you like a bro. I will punch you in your mouth and make you swallow the teeth I knock out. I'm just saying. Didn't Canada give us Steven Crowder? I'm just saying. Do we really need to... And Celine Dion? I mean, your fall is deserved. Strawberry's the best. You know. I'm glad you like them, LO. Turbocharged Crotch Rocket sounds like a new short one-off comic about to draw. So they call Rio. I mean, a prison BJ for BD. Oh no. He was the cuddliest character. Did I say that? Okay. Cool place to live. Free healthcare. No school shootings. Like a cool place. Yeah. I guess I'm not in school. Ride a camel and drive in parts of India. Oh man, yeah, I would never want to do that. Traffic laws, I'm not sure if they exist there. They probably do in some areas, but I'm sure rural areas it's like, nah. Not even once. There's usually on or near campus, so it's always congested. The motorcycles like to weave, and it makes me jealous. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Ryan Reynolds? I don't know. Who's Ryan Reynolds? Wait, I know who that is. Is that the guy from Deadpool? Wait. I don't know. The name's familiar. I think that's the guy from Deadpool. I think I do know who that is. You're in school? Shut up, Nameless. Jim Carrey, Mike Myers, and me. Well, I'm not familiar with Ryan Reynolds too much. Jim Carrey, I'm not... You can take him back. Mike Myers too, honestly. Not really that big a fan. I'm not a big comedy guy, I'll be honest. Comedy movies... You can just take all of them, honestly. I'm trying to think of a comedy movie I really liked that I've seen. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, I suppose. But, yeah. Eh. Yes, it's Deadpool. Oblivious. I worked in Delhi for a summer. There are no traffic laws. There's usually at least one lane taken up by pedestrians. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Conquistador. I wasn't sure if that was true or not. There is a fucking gnat in here. Aha, did I kill it? I don't know. I knew I wasn't seeing things. Anyway. Deadpool. Now shut up and take my platonic love and support. No homo. Canada also gave us Tara Strong. Tara Strong. Is that? It's just a voice actress, right? Alright. Well, whatever. Neat, I guess. Yep. I did, Elo. BD's hatred of gnats strike again, yeah. Yep. I'm sure it's when they let that damn cat in for the night. I'm sure it's when they come in. So I was supposed to pick that up 2 years ago. It's still here. Any fucking day now, they'll come back with the cigarettes. BD1, would you rather live in Blackthorn with Celine, not Emmeline, or live in the main city of BDverse where you can't have sex, just wholesome dates? I'm living with Celine, man. What do you mean? I'm moving in with Celine instantly. Get that 3 lips going. That 3 pucker. Put it to good use. Perfect, nameless, absolutely. Picked up a stray black cat. Not black, no. It's gray. Canada's a great country full of expensive housing and corruption. Yeah. It's a lot of countries, you know. I kid to a degree. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in Canada, but, you know. I don't really hate it. I'm just joshing a bit. I like the way they say pasta instead of pasta. That's cool. And against. A little funny Canadian words, you know. It's cool. I love me some pancakes. Appreciate the maple syrup, you know. You know, Montreal and all that. Now, they could just get rid of that. Quebec, you know. I don't want to tell them how to run things, but... Pocket Sand, that's right. BD and Blackthorn. It's a shitty-ass place. Yeah, but I don't mind small towns. I've lived in cities before, and I don't really care for them very much at all. A lot of crazies. A lot of noise. A lot of drugs. I don't go to nightclubs or bars or anything like that, so I have no use for that. So, yeah, I don't know. I know who all the bad people are in Blackthorn, so I can just take them out. Since I made the place. I know who the key targets to eliminate are. Drugs. For all our country's issues, I do still love the US, yeah. I think so too. Pocket sand, yep. Black things in your house, that's kind of racist. Well, she does look pretty dark in at night. Actually, she blends in the road better than a black cat would, because she's kind of the same color as asphalt and sort of the same value as grass, so she's very hard to spot. at night. She's old and deaf. What's the main export in your town? BD meth? No, actually not. I don't think meth's a very big problem here, believe it or not. I don't live in Ohio. All about those small towns in the south of 1K people. Yeah. Tight-knit communities are pretty good. Now, obviously, if you get a group of bad eggs, you know, there's small towns that are fucking awful. I know that. But I suppose I lucked out. I'll just say LA lives up to its name, to its bad reputation as far as I'm concerned. Some people love it. You know, I don't know why, but they do. Can't say why. But you know, life would be boring if we all liked the same stuff, wouldn't it? This degenerate Christian stream. Yeah. I'd like to keep it fun, relaxing here. The only exception to that is lol cows. You can always make fun of them, even if they do politics stuff, because, you know, usually lol cows, doesn't matter what side you're on, everybody can laugh at them. Ohio got Cedar Point. I don't like theme parks, so... Inflation. Nothing like those small towns with only one Chinese restaurant. Joke's on you, Sonic. There are no Chinese restaurants here. Bum-bum-bum. The only Chinese restaurant went out of business years ago. Its dilapidated remnants are still rotting away. I think I talked about this before, but every Asian restaurant I've been to that I really like, no matter what what cuisine it claims to be, it's always run by Chinese people. Like, the best Japanese restaurant I've ever been to is run by Chinese people. I think the Vietnamese are the same way. Chinese people sure know how to cook. Can I say that? Well, I just did, so. Already saying, oh no. Museum I'm going to in LA, not looking forward to driving there. Museum is great. Ken Block's cars on display. Okay. I think I've heard of Ken Blocks before. I think that name sounds familiar. Your phone ringing. No. That used to be quite nice when I visited recently as 2014. How times have changed. I don't really have a problem with the area. Well, I do in some regards, but it's mainly the people there. That LA attitude is real. It's like this fake veneer. It could just be the people you meet, obviously. Like if you're in West Hollywood, it's way different probably from, you know, somewhere up north in California. So I don't want to do this California stereotype too hard. But, you know. Time for an hour nap. Lost your fight with the caffeine, huh? Caffeine couldn't carry you. Whenever someone asks me about the economy, I say, look, just Google Sonic inflation. These safe search off. Oh, man. Evil. Who knows, Sonic might be creating a bunch of degenerates. Your plan might be backfiring, or maybe succeeding, depending on your goal. Get more Sonic inflation enthusiasts. That should be one of your album names, Sonic Inflation. Really play with that SEO a little bit. To live with Keiko, she seems very tidy and nice. Yeah, Keiko was pretty clean. A fastidious autismo who likes weeb culture. Or the equivalent of weeb culture in my world, you know. Alrighty. Aiden with long hair. Never thought I'd see it. Well, BD, your neck of the woods sounds kind of fun for urban exploration, but holy shit, you just say the China people can cook. How dare you state the one good thing they produce? Oh no. I've never been to China proper, so I'm not sure if it's good there. But the ones around here, they could whip up some mean Japanese food. We'll give them that. Acoustic Keiko, that's right. Looking real cute. He's small too, Brad. I'm not sure if you like sized it. I know you're a big boy. You're like 6'6", you said. Aiden's like 5 feet even, 5'1", so you could swallow him up. Could probably easily pick him up with one arm, carry him like a football. Julian definitely a stoner, probably, yeah. It's a good guess. Yeah, Elo, probably a Julian. Rio would probably do it too. Probably Marnie as well, the shark girl. Anna might partake, I could see her doing it. Trying to be cool with all the kids she's trying to... kids, I mean, well, with Anna's. I'm talking about high schoolers, you know. But it works. It's a nice acoustic Keiko you got there. Name was she 97? Let me plug her in and see what sound she makes. Shark girl, yeah, I saw that. I would break Aiden, yeah. I ate at a fantastic pizza place in Beijing a few times. Okay. Good pizza in Beijing. I'm sure they exist, yeah. I hear Japan, it's hard to get good pizza there. But, you know. Everybody's got their own tastes. Could just be a weirdo like me. Yeah, Shark Girl, Drawsmith. Marnie's a Shark Girl. Shark. Asame. For your Nihongo files out there. Same Musame, I don't know if that's... or Jose, I guess it would be, whatever. Marnie X Melanie, I'm not sure that would ever happen. I don't think Marnie would... Well, I don't know if she's really into girls. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, well, that's actually, it's just true, Juice. I've never explored enough to know, but... I didn't see any. I can't say. I didn't go a lot of places, but... Nowhere I went did I see any. Or they just don't like that flavor combination, or what? I like Mexican food, so... I like Cuban food, too. I've eaten in a couple Cuban places that were really good. Good stuff. They have advanced toilets, but no Mexican food. Japan has terrible food for other cultures. Kinda. I kind of agree with that, Brad. I love Japanese food, though, so... You know, I'm alright with that. I'm not going to Japan to get a pizza. Huge lowrider and cholo. They do, that's true as well. It's very strange. They do like that cholo lowrider culture. I'm surprised there's no lowrider anime yet. Or manga. Maybe there is, I just don't know. That'd be fucking hilarious if they ever do that. Some cholo anime like blows up like Demon Slayer or something. Be amazing. You do, Nameless? I'm not sure if I believe that. You're 25% cuisine. I like it a lot. Elo as well. It sounded more sensual than intended. There's a motorcycle anime called Body Denetsu. All rise, mofos. Hey, Sin. What's up? It's just food. I know, Nameless. Well, American Mexican food's kind of different. I'm not sure if you've been to America before. It's not exactly the same. It's kind of Americanized. Japan basically invented competitive eating. I don't want to mess with the Frankenstein abortion. Oh no, what's going on? I can't take lyrics. It makes me hard to talk. Me brain no work so good with it. Place is almost over anyway. Let's try a new one. Let's try this one. Alright. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, competitive eating. I don't want to mess with the Frankenstein abortion of other cultures' food. I don't know, sometimes interpretations can be fun. Can lead to new, interesting flavors and things. I don't mind trying it, but it doesn't always work. Japan pizza, eh. White people Mexican food is ass. I eat at places where they have no fucking clue what I'm saying. Just point. Went to the menu. Well, I'm in the market for some new Mexican places because I'm mad at the burrito place. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any options really, but I'm fiending for some good Mexican places now. I guess this is gonna be a lyrics song too. Oh my god, it is. Oh, please. Can't you just... Alright. Canada, we have sushi burritos. Yeah, I've heard of that. Hey Jester, what's up? How you doing, Jester? Caveman BD destroying his setup. Am I? I'm not destroying anything. A drunk BD peed on the burrito place's grill. I have done that before. I have peed on things drunk. Sim. I'm not sure if you were here for that story, but I have done that. keep mixing up with another stuff. I keep wanting to say N64, but it was a 360. Something else happened in N64, but it's not really that interesting. Get away from my Xbox, yeah. Very exotic restaurant. Place called Taco Bell. Yeah. I like Baja Blast. The rest of it, they can keep it. That potato burrito was pretty good. I had when I was well, I don't know if it was when I was a kid or a teenager. Can't remember when it was. It's pretty good. I peed on people's buildings and houses drunk. Yeah, I've done that before. I understood that. I've been extremely drunk. Well, hello God, I was blacked out. Like, I wasn't even, like, aware I was doing it. I don't even remember doing it, honestly. But my friend's like, yeah, you just walked over there and peed on it. I was like, oh, okay. They probably think I'm lying, but I swear I do not remember doing it at all. Like, zero recollection of the event taking place. Yeah, clip away. I want to pee inside Emmeline. I mean, you know, I would too, but... But I'm a degenerate. I expect more from you, Name. No, I don't. That's a lie. I don't expect more from you at all. Cowboy Bill, that's right. Working on Spicy Game Jester. I can show you this stuff. I was going to work on it a little bit after this. It's got my starting soon sign here. That's what it's going to look like, kinda. A little 2D game. I actually do have the story for Chapter 1 done. Just have to make it. Got some of the sprites done, though, here. I had a friend who got really drunk twice in a week, and both times he went to the women's bathroom. Still wonder if that meant something. His true nature coming out, huh? Maybe that was subconscious. I didn't like the guy who let us borrow the Xbox, so... Maybe it was my subconscious coming out, like, heh, fuck you. Who knows? Luckily, I don't drink anymore, so it doesn't matter. Enemy of the Ashcroft Coven. Who's that? Me or Thirsty for New Art? Me or Nameless? I'm not sure who you're talking to. Chipotle is a solid in my opinion. Moe's is okay, but 7-Eleven is also a pretty unknown place that had things called burritos. It shares a little resemblance to food. Yeah, I think I do like Chipotle more than Moe's. I don't know, it depends, I guess. That doesn't look right. That does not look right. Let's see if I can fix this. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. God damn it. Oh my god. different way. It's not gonna work. In Canada, wait, what's going on? So the story is Shotokan smashing everyone in his Attack on Titan cosplay. In Canada, we have a bunch of places to get burritos. My favorite chain is Fat Bastard Burritos. Never heard of it. I want to drink MILF pee. I mean, if you have to drink some, that's the go-to. Monster Energy. Alright, let's try this. Going to bed. Okay, see ya, Sonic. Good night. Have a nice evening. Sleep well. Good tidings, says BD9 art. Drank 2 Red Bulls. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. The anti-caffeine BD. It's always warning you guys. Gotta lay off that stuff. I never have trouble sleeping, so if you ever have trouble sleeping, I recommend trying it out. Just quitting it altogether. Two Red Bulls currently give me as much energy as an aspirin. Drink all the caffeine I can. Look at this rebel. This edgy boy Ello here thinking he cool. I bet if Hatsune Miku told him not to, he'd be saying, yes ma'am, give him the salute. Saying some binary. What really happened to Miss Witchy? Oh no. I think Cowboy Bill hit it. I think he's been tapping that ass. He done knocked up Miss Witchy. He just called me edgy. BD. Or Miss Witchy is my wife now. Oh no. Cowboy Bill gonna be coming for you. Julian steals your fridge. Wasn't consensual. You never know in Blackthorn. Hey, but you don't know no binary. Get out of here with that nonsense. No, you ain't writing no binary down. I didn't draw his other leg, I just noticed. Whoops. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see. His other leg would be like right up here, coming down. Could it come down like that? Probably could. Might need to be more that angle though. Yeah, something like that. Oh well, BD did say Cowboy Bill is a creepy dude. That's true, Miguel, I did. Put the young witch down, Bill. He warned us, but it seems Miss Witchy didn't listen. Yeah, I'm not sure Cowboy Bill will show up in part 2 either. Probably not. I think about putting a cameo in, like on a TV or something, but... you never know. I've been working on some of the art a little bit. I've had a little extra free time. I could start working on it again, so it's coming along. Me watching outside the house from the window. This nap is taking longer than I thought. Cold turkey and caffeine again. I need help with sleep, and also increasing my brush setting stabilization to do line art without the shakes. Only does so much. Oh no, Sinner just shot Cowboy Bill. I mean, probably not a huge loss. I'm not gonna shed any tears. Somebody might. I drew for a long time without any stabilization stuff, so... I don't know, it's not... my lines aren't really that smooth enough to worry about. It doesn't really make much of a difference to me, with or without it. Just because I don't really make smooth lines usually, it's not really a look I go for that much. I always liked a little bit of messiness to my lines, so... Here comes the migraine. Oh no. I shed a tear so that y'all don't need to. Oh my goodness. Oh, for Cowboy Bill, you mean? I'm trying to think what we're talking about. Or for migraines, I'm not sure. You a big Cowboy Bill fan, Miguel? Sin's out here just blasting cowboys left and right. He's make sure he's gonna get them. He's not gonna hide in another cowboy. Taking them all out just to be sure. But to answer your question about Shota-kun, there will be a harem ending, I think. I will have a harem ending for it, so if that's your cup of tea, you just might get it. You can't pick a favorite among them. These are going to be the ones in Chapter 1, probably most of them. Obviously, you got Victoria there. You got the nice tomboy. I would say tomgirl. Why did I say that? Shark Lady, Blue Boy, Iris. Looking smug. Polyamory is peak. Well, I guess for some people. Depending on the setup. I know it's a meme, but there is a certain look to a lot of people who engage in polyamory. And it looks like they lived near Fukushima for a time. That's me. That's not very nice. I know. But you know. Just started blasting. Danny DeVito. And you're suffering. What happened? At least when it's healthy. Oh, the polyamory. I mean, having one girlfriend's a big enough pain in the ass. I can't imagine having two. At the same time, you gotta make them both happy. And happy with each other. Sounds sus. I'm not sure you can make one woman happy. I'm not convinced of that. Every time I almost had a harem start, I got yelled at by the chick who wanted to friend zone me. Looked at an ass and she got mad. Or nuclear meltdowns. What is that? I'll never tell what's that. Oh, I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. Yeah, you should turn the lights out for your nap. You can sleep with the lights on? What kind of psychopath can do that? That leg does not look right. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. There you go. That's better. I like it dark when I sleep. Very little light. And some ambient noise, some kind of fan or something going. Cuddle buddies? Like those Japanese men who go to those cuddle clubs, or I don't know if they're called cuddle clubs, or they're called. They would just pay to cuddle with people. Are you starved for affection, Elo? You're a college student? Okay. Music's nice, you like it? I'm not sure what it even is. It's supposed to be like a chill drive mix. It's Liquid Soul is what it's called. From R Racing Evolution. I fell asleep to Gunfire. I slept through a car crash in the front yard once. Nobody I knew. They just happened to crash in our yard at the time. Like they rolled over and the car was in the front yard right by my window. Had no idea it happened. Slept right through it. I think I slept through a tornado once too. Everybody else was like panicking and right. I came like walking out in the morning. What's up? What's everybody staring at me for? Oh, shut the fuck up. Not you guys. Oh my god. Some stupid program popped up a warning. Person paid me to cuddle, they better shower first, because after that... I'm not starved anymore. And man gotta get his sleep after all, that's true. Blacksmith, but draws instead of metalwork, refer to number 1. I see, I got you. You're a drawsmith, makes sense. I thought you were a music boy though, drawsmith. I think that's false advertising. My goodness. Well, there you go. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. I fell asleep at a shooting range before waiting my turn. I only ever went shooting range during very early hours, so I usually never had to wait. Oh yeah, wait. Every shooting range I ever went to was like outdoors, so... and like in the middle of nowhere. So I'm kind of the same way. You could go there pretty much any time, unless it was like the weekends. Then you might find one or two people there. Funnily enough, I've only been to shooting ranges as a kid. And BD implies only one BD, but you've drawn many. Many BDs? What's a BD? That's true, I have drawn many. Well, not many. I've drawn like, I don't know what, 10, 11? I'm not sure how many comics I've drawn. I don't know. Shot a sniper once. That was fun, yeah. An actual sniper? You shot him? Well... you know. I assume you mean a sniper rifle. That's what you meant. Drawsmith, I now give you a holy item not to be abused. Your black card. Hood pass given. Venus Denus. A big dick. Everybody thinks BD stands for big dick, so... makes sense. I didn't even think about that when I made the account. But it makes sense, like, I understand what people think. Because I do draw big wieners, like, freakishly big ones. People talk about my boobs, they never talk about the wieners I draw. They're massive. Like, what a double standard. Everybody's like, oh my god, her boobs are so big. Never once do I hear people talk about the dick side. I'm sure somebody has, but... It was fun because the number of times I shot with a gun as an adolescent young adult became more than what obligatory enlisted soldiers shoot in my country. Okay, man of illegalities. Not to everyone though. I also shot a full auto gun once. Nice experience, huh? Call snipers rifles or long guns, yeah. Yep. Sorry guys, trying to get this chair. I once made a shooting range run out of bullets. Must have shot a lot, or they must have been very low. What the founders intended. I lay half naked on my couch. I like the cat's nap update. Cats is constantly looking for some, somebody to tease. He's always like, oh man, I'm half naked. Oh no, I'm so horny right now. Oh no. Always flirting online, acting like he don't like it. It's the cat's way. Typical cat. You live up to your name. Very cat-like. Try to get all this attention, then you swat at them when they come to him. Get them claws out. Start batting at them. I want you to know it's hot on this. Look at this. Even more. Another normal day. We got one of Aiden's pictures down. That took way longer than it should have. Recommend drinking water. It's a good thing. Water's good. It's by far the most prevalent drink I have with me. Hardly drink anything else. Maybe the occasional soda. I'll eat pizza or something. Primordial liquid of life. That it is. Sleepy Nameless. That sounds kind of weak. I didn't know you're such a little bitch. Yes, Miguel, I noticed that too, but I didn't say anything. The primordial liquid, you mean? Yeah. I thought that too, but I kept it to myself. Hey, JNL. What's up? How thirsty I am. Where's the gunshot wounds? Oh no, what brought that up? Gunshot wounds, Okay. It's too dark. I'll make that. There we go, that's better. That's better. Chat feels full today, doesn't it? Got a nice steady flow of comments coming in. It's always nice. See people chatting up. I know another way that'll make you feel nice and full, Miguel. Classic J-No comment. See, and Brad thought he was going too far yesterday. You can apologize for it in Discord. He fits right in. You already killed his soul and body, Sin. Oh, Cowboy Bill. I got you. Yeah, I got you, Sin. Because his name was his Cowboy Bill. And a little bitch. At the ripe age of 54 or under 18, you certainly are. A demonic spirit who kills old pedos. You think Cowboy Bill was a pedo? I think Center has written off all the Blackthorn as pedos. They're all going down. I think that's where Sin's at. I can understand that. You were 6 out of 7. Name's got that Benjamin Button reverse aging going on. He might explode, yeah. The phrasing. No, Name, let's go in the jar. Victoria's gotta eat. She's gonna starve otherwise. Chibi Victoria. This song's making me angry. They're repeating it over and over. I can feel my blood pressure rising. I like Little Vicky, like Little Vicky. There goes my appetite. Not a fan of the jar, huh, Sim? I can understand that. Takes a certain sophisticated mind to appreciate Victoria in a jar. You have to get your wine glass out to fully appreciate it. BD1, why did you release Blackthorn and start streaming at the same time? Did I do it at the same time? I don't know. There was no connection intentional if I did. I know it's around the same time, but... I released Blackthorn Part 1 when I did because I just got so burnt out working on it. I'm like, I'm just gonna release this part and not even mention the other one in case I get too lazy to finish it. There's a lot more time-consuming than I thought it would be. I felt like some of the drawings were starting to suffer too. I didn't like how some of them turned out because I was just getting like trying to burn through it. I'm like, if I keep working on this, I'm just gonna rush everything. It's gonna be bad. So, by the way, Senator, what are you telling me? Chinese food. Oh. Like someone has been slowly inflating a balloon inside my skull for a day. You're constantly sick, Elo. It's probably caffeine poisoning. Ella's gonna like chug a whole 12-pack of energy drinks just to spite me if I keep it up. Blackthorn spinoff. This screams late 90s house music. The looped vocal chops, the synth arpeggi or arps, yeah, the Roland TR-909 hi-hats and cymbals. Could be. It's from a game, I think. It's supposed to be a game soundtrack. What's this from? It's called Zeppelin 2 from... Zeppelin 2 from Bumble. It looks like a 90s, it looks like an N64 game. Has a little gameplay footage in the background. We don't have to her little sister Lena in the woods, Bill. Yeah. Well, there's probably a more likely culprit in the town. Possibly two culprits. But just to be safe, Sinner's gonna take Bill out too. Just because he can. Oh god, that doesn't work to get rid of poison. Oh, suck the poison out. First time been sick in months, okay. Hey, Juice, what's... Got the 3. Like somebody's eye got knocked out. I would recommend putting Bill out of his bed. Was Bill dead? Everybody wants Bill out of the picture. Bill is not a fan favorite. The Bill spinoff I had planned. Might put it on ice now. Billy's Big Adventure. It's gonna be a classic, but I guess not now. I have to rewrite some things. I don't know how well... Oh, wait. I don't know you well enough to be mean to you, so I won't tell you to shut up. I will tell you to shush, Miguel. Was a drum machine released in 1983. Used analog and digital sample drum sounds. It's famous for the hi-hats and bass drum, which basically led to house club music. It's still used today. I might have a plugin for that in my keyboard little archery or analog labs. What I have, yeah, my keyboard might be in that. It sounds familiar. I like a lot of the soundtracks to those old arcade racing games, though, like from like the 90s, so I can appreciate some of that music. Just when they do that sample over and over again, it can kind of grate on my nerves pretty quickly. But I like the 90s music sound. Taking Bill out, taking Luca out, I'm taking Thompson out, taking the sheriff out. Bobby is the only one who gets spit off and make me shoot hands free. You're just saying that because you think Bobby's cute. Letting him off, I mean. Not busting hands free, obviously. Elo sus, what'd he do? What'd Elo do? Never tell. Roland released in 1980 the TR-808 drum machine. It's famous for the heavy and fat kick drum that would later be used in almost every hip-hop and rap song. Dudes would tune the kick. Only thing Bobby needs is a bubble butt. I don't think I drew him from the back. I've been known to give my boys some ample bottoms. So... it's a good chance if I ever do draw him again, he will have a fat ass, as they say. Wobble wobble. Dream fights, huh? I very rarely ever remember dreaming at all. The only time I ever remember dreams is if I wake up like halfway through sleeping and then go back to bed when I'm almost not tired anymore, if that makes sense. It's like the only time I remember my dreams. It's kind of lame, you know, I wish I had some dreams. It sounds really depressing. I wish I had dreams. I meant nighttime dreams. 808 Beat Southside uses those, right? I don't know. Positive your Arturia would have those, or these sounds. Yeah, probably would. I have to probably make some music. If I don't hire somebody to do it, I'll probably have to make music for my game. I'm part of Blackthorn 2 as well. Or Blackthorn Part 2, I should say. I'll have to try and make something. Probably. Alrighty. Get them Aiden Pitts. I know at least one of y'all out there is into them femboy pits. Pocket Dream. See you later, Elo. You going to bed? Oh, you're going to VR chat. I see. Dream 4 to 8 times a night. Have an ass like Ellie, yeah. Ellie all about them squats. How much stuff do you have in your pocket? I think it's because I usually only go to bed when I'm exhausted, so I'm like too tired to dream almost. I like squeezing every ounce of awakeness out of me I can. Within reason. You know. Pocket dimension size. Out of here. See you later, Ella. Does Wrath like pits? I've never heard him talk about pits. Maybe. I don't know. It's usually Paizuris and thigh jobs or something. Usually what I hear him talk about. I don't know. Sniff, sniff armpit. It'd be cool to rap to one. Do I start again? Are his hands in his hoodie pockets? What's it's not hoodie, it's some overalls, but yes. The guy behind him has his hands in his pockets. Yep. You're more likely dreaming. You're also probably waking up well after a REM cycle, so you've already forgotten what the dream was. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure you know, they say you always dream, but I'm saying I almost never remember them. Like, even the process of Dream, I don't remember it. Even having one, I should say. So, yeah, whether I'm actually having them or not, if that's accurate. Or old folk tales, I don't know, but either way, not the faintest remnant remains. I'm gonna just take this as you're drawing me with one of your boys. All the poses are stuff I would do. That's fair, Brad. I expect people would probably self-insert to different characters. That's one of the reasons I made Sasha's bro faceless initially. Even though I did give him a face later on, a canon face, but I figured he'd be the person most people would self-insert onto, but there's a whole ballad going on in the background. Gonna sell your black Manson, okay. I'll send it to you for Frizzle on Discord. Oh, for send a rap? Yeah, my berries for Strasbourg. Oh, yeah. Pick some amazing music this stream. Yeah, it's called Video Game Music for Late Night Rides, Part 1. Late Night Car Rides. This is True Love Macon from Capcom vs. SNK 2. Not batting down. Gotta live vicariously through art. I'm not sure what the genre is, Brad. I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. I like it though. Pretty good stream music, I agree. You identify with Emmeline, I don't know, that could be good or bad. She's very goal-oriented, so that's good. She has goals and she will get them done. She has some positive traits, I say. Stuff I'd look for in a smooching buddy. Their channel called Funky Pan has a 24/7 music like this. I'm sure there's plenty of them, yeah. Play a dating sim. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to put dating sim mechanics in my game or not. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. Might make it more like a... I don't know. I thought about putting some combat in it, but that might be way more work than I want to take on. Because it's going to be a not safe for work game, and I think most people are there for, you know, the good stuff. The good bits. So, I might keep it very simple. And maybe once I release it, maybe I'll start playing around with the mechanics, see what I want to add. My friends make my weird groove in it. Line's a good woman, just toxic, yeah. Well, Emmeline probably didn't have a lot of good role models to look up to. And she was ostracized for, you know, some nasty rumors got spread about her. Maybe they're true, but who could have done that? Who would want to isolate her from everybody else? I don't know. Yep, sniffing his hair. Funky Disco House. Okay, I take Drosmith's word for it. Drosmith's a music boy. Official music boy. This is a Biden fan art. Young Biden. I would never let young Biden sniff Aiden. That is slander, sir. I think I would let my boys get near that fucking weirdo. Get that famous Aiden right cross upside his head. When it comes to adding game mechanics, usually adding anything is difficult, so I'd say best to just choose whatever you like more. Work the work, yeah. Your stream safe for ghouls? No. It's very problematic for ghouls. We use ghoul slurs constantly here. In fact, I encourage it. No bullying except for ghouls. It's actually part of the chat law that you have to bully ghouls. I wonder what kind of shampoo Aiden uses. I'm a gabagool. Say's a victim of statutory rape and whether she believes it or not. Oh yeah. That's true, Sin, you're right. I just don't listen to much music at all, Nameless. It's not really particularly metal I don't listen to. The most music I listen to is here on stream. I usually listen to audiobooks or like podcasts or streams or stuff when I draw over music. If I were to do writing stuff, I sometimes will put music on for that. Like when I wrote Chapter 1 of the game, I was listening to music. Usually I thought fit the atmosphere of the game to get me in the mood. I still like metal stuff though, I just don't really listen to it a lot. Be good for music for Blackthorn Witch too. Yeah, maybe. The Fiends? Who's the Fiends? Nameless peeking, getting behind the wall. Quick question for chat. Would you cheat on Sasha with Lydia? It's funny you asked that question, and you see something coming. I don't know if you've seen the comic pages of the recent chapter. Can you cheat on your brother is the question. How does that work? I guess so. I guess you technically can. Got my coach playing the old game. Do they feel it? Or are they pretending not to notice? I think Drawsmith's an actual professional, though, of music. I guess the people who make I'd commission online are the same, though. I don't know. Music's usually the last thing I do when I'm making things, just... You know, there's no reason to make it unless you're actually going to finish what you're working on, is what I'm trying to say. It's not important. Music's really important for a game. Especially story stuff, like... Music's almost a crutch for stories. Like, if you play sad music over something, even if it's not really sad or not really well done, it'll, like, make people cry if the music's super moving, I've noticed. Some of the lazy, like, shows that come out of Hollywood and stuff do that. Especially newer ones I've seen. This doesn't make any sense, but the music's, like, doing all the heavy lifting for the emotional impact here. I'm not really into familial relations, but I want Sasha to stay with her brother. That's fair. I know it's an acquired taste, I guess you could call it. Well, you know. What can you do? Sasha and her brother are honestly a cute combo. I feel Lydia could do without, but she deserves good dick too. I'm not sure if you've been here when I talked about before Sin, but I know you played Blackthorn. That was actually the original script for Sasha and his bro, was that one. I made some slight changes to it when I adapted it to the visual novel, but that was a little too dark for a fun, not safe for work comic. A little slice of life, not safe for work comic, it was a little too much. Alrighty. Relish the fan. Yes, music can be a crutch, but it can also be the actual backbone. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. If it's done with a great scene, then it's, you know, really great. I was saying a lot of people, like, use it as a crutch. You know. At least in, you know, big productions, it seems like. Like, a payoff will be unearned, but people will really resonate with it because the soundtrack was so good. Bear boy chest, you like that, Wrath? I'm not sure if you were here earlier. I think you were here earlier, but I'm not sure if you heard, but that's the profile pic boy that I use. That's who I'm drawing. I can only hear metal in Blackthorn 2 during a violent scene, or in a setting where there is metal. There's gonna be more violent scenes in part 2 than 1, probably. I haven't done an inventory of it. I think there's more blood in part 2 than 1. Things start heating up a little more. The nice thing is, now that the Steam page is already set up, I don't have to sit there and dick with that for 2 months. That was the biggest headache of making part 1, was getting the Steam page up. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that for my next game, the Not Safe for Work one. Does Steam let Not Safe for Work on there? I think it does. I think I've seen, like... They had that big controversy recently with that Dad's Studio game, where you rape your mom or whatever. I guess none of the content I make will be too spicy for Steam if that's on there. Not even BD is drawing that. I love moms too much to do that. The incestuous relationships I draw are wholesome, okay? Give him B-cup boobs. He's an established character. He doesn't have B-cups. I'm sorry, Wrath. Slower playing metal. Yeah. I feel Celine, Levi, and Emmeline were more down-to-earth feel with Sasha and her brother. They give different vibes. More horny, happy. Yep. That's what I was going for, Sin. That's why I switched over. Stabbing scenes. Yeah. Most people only like Duel of the Fates, Star Wars Episode 1, because John Williams' score is absolute masterpiece. The story choreography is trash. Is it? That's a hot take, isn't it? The choreography being trash. I've never seen it, so I can't say. I have no opinion. I do like the song though. That bum 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 bum. That's the one, right? If that's the one I'm thinking of, I like it. But I've never seen the actual song. I think I've seen pieces of it. Dark piano sounds during the more dark moments, like flashbacks. Yeah. Yep. Steam does let them on. Double D cup boobs. We played a game where they raped their mom. Yeah, it was like a little controversy a couple weeks back. I can't remember what it was called. They took it down voluntarily. I think it's like a PR move. I don't know what it was. It was weird. I never looked into it. I didn't care. Can't remember the name of it. It's nothing worth checking out. It's just like one of those Dad Studio joints they like to throw out there. Must make money though, they pump them out. I think it's a lot of Russian devs. Usually Russians make those. Or Eastern Europeans of some sort. Never watched Star Wars, never felt interested enough to do so. Yeah, it doesn't really seem... I've seen the first three, I think I've said before somewhere. I think I've seen all three of the originals when I was a little boy. But I don't know. I know it through, like, you know, cultural influence. I know all the basic plot beats and all that. All the spoilers. My OC boy, oh, myself? That'll probably never happen unless somebody commissions. I never wanted to draw myself, really. I just did it because patrons put it on the poll. It wasn't like I was that opposed where I would say no, but... Anytime I've drawn myself, it's only been because of a commission or... I was put on a poll. It'll probably stay that way. Then I pull out my gun. I got it, Jaina? What'd I get? I'm not sure what we're talking about when he said that. I got behind on my comments, so... Maybe a little better about that recently, but I'm still slipping into bad habits. Get behind and forget the context. You will always be a little boy. Well, I guess I don't think I'll ever be 6'6", so you're probably right about that. I don't think most people would call me a little boy, but you have the right to, being 6'6". To you, I probably am a little boy. Even though I'm 6 feet tall. That's what my license says, so I go with it. Proof enough, I can show my documentation to prospective ladies. And that the meme about dating apps, you gotta, if you're not 6 feet, you get swiped left or whatever it is. Sin, that's a water guy. Looks like I want to commission a 30-page comic then. Oh my gosh. It's happened before, Wrath, so I have had people do that before. I've shown what I look. You can see what I look like right here on stream. I'll show you my little transition screen. Little Bean BD. Got the big long orangutan arms, my little stubby legs. My old gray cat. Well, it's mine now, I guess. Star Wars. Wait. Hold. But answer this question, Miguel. What else could I put it besides water? Oh no. Star Wars Episode 4 to 6 are worth watching from a crafts, filmmaking, storytelling, and historical perspective. And BD, you got the John Williams song. Oh, got you. Okay, yeah. I did. I did a little rendition of it. A popular opinion, your OC character of you and your commissions are S tier. Well, thanks. appreciate that. I like it when somebody, even though I'm not really big on drawing myself, I like when people like what I make. I know some people get mad if a character they don't want to get popular or don't want people to like, they like them, but that's never something I can see myself doing. Like if I make a one-off character and people really love it, it's like, oh, that's cool. Can't really ever see myself getting mad about that. Maybe there's some case I'm not thinking of that can happen, but I don't know. Even if they don't like it for the quote-unquote right reason or whatever, still it's just like, well, they like it though, so... Something about it resonates with them. I don't know. Don't make it weird. Oh, yeah. Those Fortune BD, he has a good art style. Thanks, Miguel. We're homies. The silly shark, yeah. I've never seen Jaws. I feel like I would not... I don't know. Just get out of the water, homie. What's wrong? It was probably really groundbreaking for the time, I would imagine. But, yeah. That's another movie I feel like I've seen just through consuming other media, you know. Such a cultural linchpin. That's not the right word, I don't think, but you know. It's ubiquitous, that's what I'm trying to say. Everybody knows the Jaws music, all that. Starting to get the urge to draw the ladies of Blackthorn again. Go for it, Sin. I'm not sure if you post online anywhere, but if you do, I can repost them or whatever if you want me to. Retweet them or whatever. Whatever the equivalent on Blue Sky is. I like the song Ice and I made about Jaws. They put a part of John's theme. Oh yeah, sampled it. Still just homes? Definitely not homos. Oh no. I was hoping we were all homos here, but I guess if some people aren't, that's alright too. We know Nameless is. That's all that counts. Cultural touchstone. Yeah, that might be it. Jaws is good, especially for film nerd stuff. Yeah, I probably should check it out. One day I'll probably go on a classic movie watching spree. There's a lot I need to see. Strays of shaky lines I draw. I've not yet because honestly I'm considering renaming my Not Safe for Work account. Oh, okay. Not a sample, they play it with guitars. Oh, okay. Homo sapiens for most of us. We can be homos beanie. I like it when balls touch. I do too. Everybody says it's not gay as long as the balls don't touch. Well, touching balls, that sounds real nice. So I guess I'm a gay boy. It's really cute and fun to draw as well. Another thing I don't draw a lot, but I do like. I did draw, I think Goon Boy, I drew his balls smashing together with his roommates. I think I even made him comment on it, so I think I definitely did there. I liked it. Jaws is fantastic. It's one of the best examples of not showing the monster too much in a horror movie. It's actually due to technical difficulties with the animatronic shark. Yeah, it probably lucked out with that. I hit my balls against Jesse's. Yeah, I bit my tongue. Son of a bitch. I know that, Brickmaster. No doubts. Get the feeling you're a virgin, BD. Damn. Savage. It's not very nice. Well, what can you do? I'm actually not. I told the story once about my drinking escapades. So, that story alone, it's not a very flattering story of me. But, you know, we all make bad mistakes with alcohol. I am not, Brad, though, to answer your question. But you can call me one if you want, I don't really care. Chat likes to bully me, so can add another thing to the list. Mo hasn't been here tonight too much, so I haven't been bullied. I got my bully quota for the day. Now, I am a femboy virgin, unfortunately. I've never smooched a femboy. Never even met a femboy IRL. So, it's kind of sad. But, even in the city, by the way, when I used to live in cities, never did. It may have been stealthing, I don't know, it may have been stealth femboys around. Ninja boys. But yeah. Anyway, you change your profile picture? Like a slice of pizza or Dorito? I love when the balls touch. Me too. A real Newton's cradle. A real Newton's cradle and pin, but does look good. Oh, oh my god. I don't have sexual experience with women. At the same time, I only have relations. I know that reference. That means you're gay. Ugh, I had to drink some water. But it was killing me. He doesn't care about anything. Your drinkscapades were quite mild compared to other possibilities. Oh, I think that was before you joined Dross, but I talked about that. I mean, it wasn't really anything that crazy. It's like standard drunk stuff. I haven't told anything too damning, I don't think. Which I do have some stories that probably won't ever share, but that's alright. Being virgin in Brazil is an achievement. Brazilians are just too horny. Oh, yeah? I was gonna say you want to change that. Setting up a joke. I ruined your joke, I'm sorry. That's true, you got rid of your standard M. W on fire, okay. Like 2 Doritos or a slice of pizza split. BB1, Emmeline has had any boyfriends? Who can say? I guess it depends on the ending you get. Who knows? What do you think, Nameless? Do you think she's had any? Aren't you part of the Emmeline cult with Sin? My profile has been the same since 2010. Wow. I've had... I think since I started making art, I've had 3 different ones. I had one for Caustic. I had my... I had Cammy was mine. A Cammy I drew for BD early on, and I switched to Aiden. That's the one I've been using for a while now. Probably 5 years or so I've been using Aiden, I would imagine. Somewhere around there, maybe. What is Celine's favorite food? That's a good question. Very sexual culture. Brazil, a bunch of hoes. I see. 50% of Brazil's horniness potential. Oh, Celine's favorite food, huh? I don't know. I never thought about that. I have to think. I think there's anything that fits with her childhood. Be a little more into that in part 2. If there's anything she ate, then she'd probably like. Probably some kind of like down home country style food or something. Like biscuits and gravy or something. Celine's from the sticks. The boonies. So I've only met femboys and trans women a few times. And I've texted and Snapchatted some, so those were first sent pictures from them. Oh, okay. Oh, you were sent. Okay, I get you. I probably had some boyfriends very similar to Levi or Twinks. You're moving to Brazil? In Carnival, you can be just dancing, chilling in your costume with everyone else. Then a random woman that was dancing beside you pull you into a kiss, tongue included groping, the whole thing. I like your little little hieroglyphs there, Nameless. Celine eating some chicken, making a chicken sandwich. With the orgies, yes. Plus, remember when I said Levi was laying in bed looking like she's way too good at this, she dated the cult members. That's Nameless's canon. Or, sorry, Sin's canon. Because he's in that cult. You'll actually get your answer in part 2, Nameless, if you check it out. You'll get an answer to that. Somewhat. Does it depend on the route? I think it does depend on the route, actually. So it depends on what route you go for. You learn a little bit more about that. What Emmeline gets up to. Imagine being horny wouldn't be me. You love penis, very good. That is Celine. That's perfect hieroglyph of Celine. Magic, crystal ball, broken heart, skull. I like that too, Nameless, the candy. I would definitely take that piece of candy. In Brazil, we only have school codes to avoid people coming into schools with bikinis and shirtless. Fucking right after. Though honestly, it only makes it happen less. There's still lots of fucking. Sounds like a great place for degens. I don't know. Dress codes. Yeah, I know what you meant. Oh, yeah. Brick sand. Brickmaster loves penis, yeah. Listen, I think everybody here at least has passing interest in it. They wouldn't be here, I don't think, if they did. I've had a couple people, I think I talked about this before, a couple people claim they don't like wieners, but they hang out, or like my art. They like the milfs, I guess. I'm a little sus. I'm a little pressing X to doubt, but you know, could be the truth. Take this. Candy corn? No. Juice. Eyes bulging out. Yeah. You don't see Brickmaster Brad? Are you on live chat, not top chat? Have I ever drawn a femboy with a horse cock? I feel like I have, but I can't. It was probably a commission if I did. I feel like I have drawn that, actually, Brick. I'm not sure if I ever posted it. I couldn't tell you where it was at or where to look for it. I've been thinking about drawing an OC femboy with a big wiener, though I haven't really drawn that before, but like I'm talking like a, you know, one that can rearrange your insides. I've had both men and women lust after me, and I would not consider myself to be an attractive man. Okay. Well, I guess if you looking for love, head to Brazil. You love candy? Alright, ban Drawsmith. Don't actually do that. Don't ban. Love candy corn. Oh, Drawsmith. I've got my eye on you. Oh, really? Okay. I thought you couldn't see him, Brad. I thought that's what you were saying. That's why I said you could go on live chat. Oh no, Brickmaster likes it too. No. Oh no. Celine's giving out candy corn now. Getting a bad rap. Candy corn people. No. Butts and thongs or G-string. I'm not really sure the difference, to be completely honest. I don't know. I've seen some weird, like, outfits that accentuate the butt that are pretty cool. I'm not sure they really fit in any of those categories, but both are great. Butts, it'd be hard to mess up a butt unless you just cover up the shape. Butts in a dress, that's what I like a lot. You got a really thin fabric material dress. You see the whole outline. Love it. Not a common thing here in Brazil, as far as I'm aware. It's a concept made up in movies. No, candy corn's real. It's gross. Not as gross as Tootsie Rolls, but it's, well, is it worse than Tootsie Rolls? I don't know. Flip a coin. All my boys are hung, are they? I mean, maybe. I don't know about that. You have to remember you're on BD scale here, right? It's like saying that girl I drew has big tits. It's like, oh, you look at the ones that I actually draw with big tits. It's like, oh, never mind. Favorite candies are fruity ones. That's good, Trosmith. I agree with that. Tootsie Rolls. That's better maybe some fried chicken, fuck candy corn. Hell yeah. I agree with that. I think Celine would whip up some pretty decent fried chicken. She's a southern girl, or at least a rural girl. I imagine Celine's a good cook. That's how I was imagining in my head. I like candy corn, those orange slices and circus peanuts because they're what my grandparents from North Carolina and Virginia gave me when I was young. I like orange slices. My favorite candy is one called Brigadeiro here in Brazil. I've never heard of it. Candy's gross in general. That's fair, I guess. I don't eat a lot either. But I do like fruit candy way more than chocolate. I'm not a chocolate fan by any stretch. Give me the fruity stuff, okay? That's what I'm all about. those little rabbit generic brand Easter candies I was eating the other night. Good stuff. This is just a remix of Stardust Music Sounds Better With You, which was originally made by one of Daft Punk members, was it? I don't know. What's it called? The current one playing is MNF from... Sega Rally 2. The one before that was Never Forever by Hover. I have no idea. Gotta put Brad down. Need my opinion. What's the opinion on Nameless? I was trying. I don't know if I can help. No promises. Your results may vary. I can give my best shot. Your phone died. I don't know. I'm going super slow tonight. I should be done with this by now, but why? Either really tired or really distracted. Not that it matters for stream. That's what the stream's for. Did you realize I'm immortal? Oh no. Could be fun to be immortal, but could be a disaster. Depending on how it operates. It's one of those monkey paw wishes. The classic one. If you're mortal, you have to watch all your friends and family die. Joke's on you, I don't have any friends. Haha. Fuck you, genie. Little bitch. Live forever. Everyone's immortal until they die. I don't think that's true, Miguel. I think that's not true at all. I was thinking of buying a guitar. This is a model. Schecter C7. Apocalypse Red. Thing, sex in general. Don't convince me, but it's one of the few options I have. Okay. Watch them die by your own hands. I know it's YouTube, but the guy's hand position and the bulge really gets my noggin going. He might be trying to reach it. He's trying to reach the promised land. Starting to lose which layer things are on. Great. What's wrong with 6 strings? As far as you know, you're immortal. Well, I mean, you know. I'd play a little more safe than that. I wouldn't assume I was immortal. I would assume I'm not immortal, just to be safe. But you know, we all got our own ways of approaching it. Okay. Trying to reach the tree of life and make it grow. Not sure if Aiden has a tree down there. It might be more of like a branch. I don't think Aiden's really packing. I can't remember if I've drawn with a big one or a small one really now. On the BD scale, we're talking here, so. What makes you think I didn't draw? Did I say you didn't draw? I didn't. I'm not sure. 12 strings, but obviously different. Oh yeah, 12-string guitar. You're talking about like an electric with the double guitar, or you're talking like the 12-string acoustic? I hear people refer to both of those as 12 strings sometimes. I'm not sure if that's the way it should be, but. Admin. Admin. Everybody in the chat spelled Aiden a different way. I've seen A-D-I-N, A-D-E-N, A-I-D-E-N. I don't think one person spelled Aiden's name right. That's cool. It's not a big deal. I don't care. I just think it's funny. Nice. It's like 4 or 5 different spellings. They've all been wrong. Just got a kick out of that. Not hating on anybody. I need a 7-string and one with Sustainiac, but I don't want to spend twice, so I'm going to buy just one. Alright, Sin, make some food. Get Celine to make you some chicken. Sounds good. A nice mom making you some homemade food. What more could you ask for? It's like a good plan you had there. There you go, Nameless. You a woman like Celine to cook for me? Hell yeah. Sold your 12-string electric? Oh no, you have 12-string electric. You sold your 12-string Rickenbacker to a family friend in the studio in DC. Oh my gosh, look at Juice coming through with the correct spelling. Oh my goodness. Juice coming in clutch. It does sound like we're in like a club in like the 90s or something, or 80s. Probably 90s, I think. Reminds me of that meme song, What Is Love, or whatever. Kind of. Not really, but it kind of reminds me of that vibe. Doesn't sound like it, really. It's got that same feel to it. 90s feel, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's Adon. He becomes a demon. It's like a demon spelling. End up fighting with your mom? Oh no. The bass sound like it comes from a preset on a Korg M1 keyboard called Organ 2. I regret it a little for using Tune or Maddox bridges now. I think I'm going to use only FR type bridges. Alright. Baby Don't Hurt Me. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was talking about, Miguel. We need a doujin of Celine getting digged down in the kitchen in front of a window. That what you want to see? It's a very specific request in front of a window. I have drawn Celine getting... What was she doing? Oh, she was writing... somebody. I left their face obscure. Who can say who it is? Who would she be writing? I don't know, but yeah. I haven't posted it yet. Obviously I can't show it here. But... I'd like to do that, though. I would like to make a doujin of her and Emmeline. It'd be nice. But will I ever do it? I don't know. The two comics I'm working on right now are the Frieren comic. I have like a couple more pages to do with that. I'll post the first 3 at the start of the month. And then I need to do... I'm doing the one commission comic of the Orc Woman. An old Orc OC I have. I never really used, a one-off. And, what else? Oh, and the Creepy Boy comic, I need to keep working on that one. Those are the comics I'm working on currently. I want the neighbors to watch this. Oh, okay, I got you. Very similar to... Okay, that's what I'm hearing in it then. What is Love, actually? More 909, but the bass patch... That comes from the Yamaha TX81Z FM synthesizer called Lately Bass. It's one of the most famous bass sounds made. Okay. I thought it had some kind of vibe to it. I couldn't really put it into words like that, obviously, but yeah, there's something about it that was triggering that sort of feel to me. Definitely would have never figured that out. I'll take your word for it, though. Sounds right. I've got no reason to doubt you. Skin dentation sometimes can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Save Blackthorn Doujin idea for the Lou Blackthorn game. Blackthorn Witch, a family affair. Top of the music history now. Alright. Mr. First Beatty streams. What do you miss him for? What's the thing you miss about him, Nameless? Long terms when I love up somebody all the time, yeah. Well, Brad, the part that's blocked out in the top might be a little more explicit. Involving our two friends here. But there's some wholesome moments here. This one he's waking up and seeing him in the morning, wearing his shirt. His sleeveless shirt. This one he's sniffing his hair. A couple wholesome moments with one. Well, it's still a wholesome moment in some way. Nice intimate moment, I guess you'd call it, more than wholesome. You remember there's a song that just played in parties in the cartoon Samurai Jack. I always wanted to watch Samurai Jack. That's another one I want to watch. I've seen some episodes of it. I've always wanted to check that out, though. It seems cool. I remember liking it. Stuff I saw. There was a magic to the streams before. What are you talking about, Nameless? I ate my burrito. With the right person, I'm okay with the idea of sex. Okay. Oh, that's right. I think you said you don't have a high sex drive, right, Brad? Or is that... Am I just slandering you now? I feel like you said that before. I ate my burrito today. I'm I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the burrito anymore. It might be speaking of old stream stuff, the burrito might be being retired. They shrank it. It wasn't even that great today. It's been a lot of misses. Place is going downhill. Up in the price, shrinking the burrito. BD's not happy, okay? BD's an angry boy about the burrito situation. Apple Magic. Or his club in Batman Beyond. Brad was fine with cuckolding? Oh, I see. Yeah. I think you were very opposed to that, Drossmith, if I remember. Go with sex twice. I can't even fathom that. But hey, you know. I don't remember that today was Monday. Oh, you didn't remember that today was Monday? I see. Yeah. Happens. Sometimes some days can blend together. Yeah, Juice, that's me. That was me there. Infuriated. I gave him one more shot. See if it was just a fluke. But alas, it was still a small boy. Might be an end of an era. No more burrito BD moments. I know. Don't cry. It's okay. It's gonna be tough for all of us, but we'll get through it. Notice I'm in and out of average Brazilian horniness. I'm more of a romance guy than a casual sex guy. I am too, believe it or not. I do have a pretty big sex drive, though. But not just with random hoes. Personally, I'd rather jerk off than just fuck some random Twitter, or not Twitter, what am I talking about? What's that app? Tinder. Some random Tinder slag. Ideally, it'd be a nice girlfriend. That's what you want. Well, you know, I can only speak for myself. What you want may be different. Oh, to the playlist end? It might have. What do we listen to now? Video game music for car rides. Is there another one of these? That's pretty good. Relaxing gameplay. Relaxing. No. Where's our cool driving music? Oh my goodness. This is going crazy. Let's do this one, I guess. Oh, that just does not fit. No, we're just going to repeat the playlist we had last time. Let's do that. Throw on the table with the burritos. Never had an interest, huh? Never had a horny teenage phase? Wow. Hey, well, I'm sure it happens. BD burrito moment of the night. What'd I say, Nail? I can't remember what I said. How often do you eat? Just once a day? You talking to me? Uh, yeah. Sometimes, I don't know. It depends how much time I have and how lazy I am. It's not really a joke to say I eat a lot of canned beans and stuff because I can't be bothered cooking. Sometimes make a big smoothie. What code are you talking about? Meaningful relationships that lead to copulation instead of trying to score with those Tinder bros. Yeah, I'm the same way. I've never been into casual sex. I tried it a little bit in college, like I'd go out with people like to the clubs or whatever, and oh, I hated it. Just felt so gross. I was such an idiot back then too, man. It's so simple when you think about it. Like, you can just meet people with similar interests in places you would rather be. Like, I would never be in a club, but I thought you had to had to meet women. That's like all my friends back then were like, we gotta go to the clubs and get girls, man. It's like, oh, I guess we do. But the type of people you meet there, for the most part, like, I just have nothing in common with. It's a certain type of person, like anywhere. Certain types of people hang out at certain types of places in general. You know, if you meet women in places, you're gonna find it's gonna be a very different experience. You go to like the library, for example, on campus versus a club, is what I'm trying to say. It's very obvious to say, but... refer to them as slags. Yeah, you went with the softer broads. I just called them slags. This song uses lately bass from What Is Love. Yeah, this must be a 90s playlist. It looks like 90s games in the background. I should refine this sketch a little more. This sketch is kind of busted to fix this. His leg is not looking good. Busted ass sketch. That's what I get for throwing one together before stream. Didn't get a chance to look it over. But you know what? We'll make it work. When it comes to meeting people, I prefer just being friendly to those I meet in my friend group circles. One of them has to like me, then I get a friend. If not, I don't, and I'm okay with that. Yep. I'm old-fashioned that way, too. I like meeting people in person. I've never met anybody online for dating, or really being a friend, either. You guys who come to the stream somewhat frequently I've talked to more than, well, anybody on the internet, really. Even my commissioners, probably. If you've been to one stream, I've talked to you more than a lot of people. For dating them from a friendship. Yeah, I like doing the friend thing first a little bit. If you hit it off, though, it's a pretty short friend session. I found. I don't like to waste no time. Don't want to get caught in that comfy friend zone. But, I mean, if a girl likes you, it's pretty easy, right? People act like, you know, dating's hard, but really it just comes down to, does she like you? If she does, you just have to ask her out. There's no, like, magic trick to it. Whether use a cheesy pickup line or just ask her straight. If she likes you, either one will work. Hi, no name. What's up? His ass is the most busted thing about this. His ass? Oh, I see what you mean. Almost done building my apple cult in Minecraft. Oh, okay. Busty Mary during Easter. I don't think I streamed during Easter. Oh, women interested you, lucky bastards. You're 6'6", Brad. You could be cleaning up on Tinder. I'm sure some people on Tinder looking to cuddle instead of sex. This leg is fucked up. I don't like this leg at all. God damn it. Motherfucker. Redraw it. Yeah, it's probably more like it. Well, it's probably too big actually. Wait. You know, I'm probably so nostalgic for this 90s music is probably like, I mentioned this before, but the only game my dad would ever play with me, video game, was Streets of Rage, like an old Sega Genesis game. This music sounds like that a lot. Yeah, that's what reminds me of it so much. That's why I have such a weird, like, recognition of it. It's like super nostalgia mode. I never went to any clubs in the 90s, so can't be that. Woke up, cats? Yeah, you were napping? I had a Tinder for over a year and only got one message from a spam porn account. Nobody's tight, really. Shit happens, I guess. I feel like you being 6'6" would make you somebody's type, just that alone. Even if it's like a superficial, you know, weird fetish thing for tall people. Sometimes it's best to just live life and focus on yourself. Yeah. Yep. Shouldn't tether your self-worth to somebody else. It's a bad idea. A bad idea. My balls scratches. Hello, Momo. How are you doing? This leg in the front's giving me a rough time. I've never been asked how tall I was or even been noticed. It's odd. If you have a bunch of shit going on, it allows room for too much BS to happen. Not all women are good women. Many honestly have something wrong with it all the time, like whiny teenagers. If a friend's bad experience, best leadership come from friendships. Just don't go into it already thinking, trying to make it some relationship. Yeah, I think that's true for me as well, Miguel. I'm trying to think if there's ever been a time, like probably in high school was a time where I was like fiending over girls or whatever. Be like, I want to get with her. But I think most of the ones that went anywhere just sort of naturally happened. Suck and sniff. Absolutely loves kids. You get a lot of single moms that way. You probably wouldn't mind that though, Brad, so. I'm just guessing that, maybe I'm wrong. But I agree with Smith, you might catch the attention of the cops instead of potential lovers. Well, I just want to be myself. Gotta do all this soft love stuff, just what my soul needs, yeah? Everybody's got different needs in relationships, you know, right? Everybody looks for something different. Some people want a person that, like, is in the same line of work as them, they can talk about their work with. Some people don't want to ever think about work outside of their job and want someone who has no interest in it. Just depends what your priorities are, what you're looking for. BD, I feel bad as shit. I think I'll leave. If I come back, I hope you're still here. Okay. See you later, Nameless. Getting your migraine. Well, I just... Oh, yeah, okay, I got that. Now you fiend over men. Overall, even if it takes time, there's usually always someone out there who will like you, no matter who you are. Yeah. A lot of the black pillars or incels will, like, make excuses like, oh, you have to... You know, if you're not, like, a 10 out of 10, you know, it's like, this is not reality. Unless you're like there's something severely wrong. Like if you're like have terrible burns or something, then it's a little different. A little more, little more difficult for that. Not a little more, a lot more difficult. Let's be honest. But for your average person, it's just they're out there. Might have to adjust your standards a bit, at least as far as looks goes. Oh boy. Ugh. Gotta flip the canvas. Might be a disaster when I do this. We'll see. Brad, do what you want to do by yourself, because once love comes into question, you take something from everyone, they take something from you internally. Better be your whole self than an empty husk. Sin, you sound like you've had some rough goes, man. You can always be like more, or be like less. Usually there's always someone for you. This might be easier or harder to find. I'll take someone who's super abusive and not for me. No, don't be desperate, Brad. You're a burn victim, then find peace with celibacy, or a blind person who's a 2. Yeah. It's sad, Drawsmith, but yeah. Remember that cringe body positivity stuff that happened a while back? It's like, none of you motherfuckers are giving any good advice to people who actually have problems with their looks, who like can't get jobs because of their appearance, like that are so busted. Which that happens. Like, it can be tough for burn victims or people with terrible deformities to get hired. These motherfuckers are like, oh, you feel bad on social media, you gotta feel good about yourself, and all these positive affirmation bullshit. Really used to piss me off back when that was a thing. Probably is still a thing, I just don't see it as much talked about. I abuse you for $5. That's true. I'm not sure if I get $5 out of it. But that's okay, you can still do it. I continued on through the void, trying to distract myself constantly, live life how I have to and not how I need to. I almost became a stepdad twice in the past 5 years. Fuck that. Are they hiding kids from you? That's fucked up. That's fucked up from a lying standpoint, I think. If they're not upfront with you about that, that's already a huge red flag. I'm not saying that's what they did. Maybe I'm off base, but that's a no-go for me. Anytime there's deceit and lies, that is a huge red flag about something that important. And I'm not saying it's for everybody in chat, but if you have a lot of bad luck with women, again, I'm not saying it's from chat, for anybody in chat, it's just general advice. You find yourself having a string of bad luck with women, it might be you. Just keep it in mind. Might need to change something about yourself. I don't know none of y'all, so I can't say, but I really didn't help people with literal morbid obesity. Yeah. It's not attractive and you're dying, yeah. A lot of those guys are kicking the bucket. Yeah, but all those people that purported to care about that stuff didn't do shit to help the people like I'm talking about. The ones who can't get work, can't even get friendships sometimes because of how they look. Which they exist. They may be rare, comparatively. Most of that, you know, body positivity stuff was aimed at like average-looking people who felt bad because of social media, because they're not pretty enough to be a influencer. Woe is me bullshit. Ugh, can't stand it. Especially if you're not like a teenager. If you're above like, I'll say even like 15 and still thinking like that. It's like, Jesus Christ. I'll give you 18, I guess. If you're under 18, I'll allow it, but... Alright. This leg is... oh man, it's fucking me up. Not a good drawing day for me. It's happened sometimes. I have off days. It should have taken me like an hour and a half to do. I'm not even done yet. Wow, I haven't even done the guy. Jesus. I myself have not been in a relationship for years. It does get lonely sometimes, but friends make it easier to deal with, and self-improvement is very fun. Relationships might be a difficult thing for me to achieve in the future. I won't have much time in between missions as a Marine, but I do have hope still. Yep. Always keep your eyes open if it's something you're interested in. Eating the whole bucket. I agree with Drossman. Sometimes it's good to take a break. Single or not, you gotta take care of yourself, yeah. Fuck no to them, yeah, I get you. First cheated on me, second told me she'd marry someone else. Third got annoyed at my lack of interest. Fourth, last got too busy for me. Trying to date wasn't any better. Yeah. You can have strings of bad luck for sure. Got back with his ex who cheated after I asked him out after our date. You're 88 subs away from 1K. Thanks for letting me know, Momo. Most being used and abused, trying to date, it's all good. I'm still here. Well, it's good that you're persevering. Man, I'm not going to tell you some empty platitude shit, you know? If it's something you really want, then it's not really going to help you with that. Effort is required, though. Like, you're not owed love. Nobody is. I'm not saying you think you are, Brad, just to be clear. I don't want to imply that. But I feel like you're pretty down to earth with everything you've been saying. I was talking about in generalities. Some people feel like they're entitled to it when they're a fucking waste of space, to put it nicely. as nice as I can put it. I don't know. I don't know what goes through some people's heads. Probably not a whole lot. It's probably the problem with some of them. God damn, I cannot get this fucking leg looking how I want it. Alright. What am I doing here? Aiden, buddy, you're killing me. Legs. When Kate Upton was deemed overweight and poor models with body dysmorphia and tons of photo editing. Yeah, Kate Upton, man. I remember that little video that went around back in there. She was dancing. I was like, ooh, me like that. Makes my brain neurons fire, funnily. It's achievement. To still be here, Brad. Best of luck. You're not owed love. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I want to go back to bed. You lost your all-nighters? You been doing a string of them? It weighs on you. Like, it adds up. Even when you're young. Stacks up. I pulled them a lot in college, and I'd have to like take the weekend and like sleep for 23 hours. Sleepy Sin. At least your headache's gone, that's good. Get some work done if you need to, at least. A lot easier without a headache. I used to get headaches when I was a kid. I haven't gotten them really as an adult. Which I'm super thankful for. Well, I think his leg's finally, well, passable, I guess. Still not super thrilled with it, but it's better, I think. Why it gave me such a hard time? What the hell's going on there? Like I said, it's an off night. I don't think I'm gonna finish this. Don't think I will. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're still singing Hadaway or whatever? Y'all couldn't go to bed. This second leg might not see the light of day for another stream. He really is catchy on re-listen. I know it from the Mike O'Hearn meme, I think, is where I heard. Anybody knows who that is? If anybody's ever into fitness YouTube. The realest natty of them all. Never touched a steroid in his life. I'll hear nothing opposed to that idea. True natty king. Fitness team. Yeah, that's very good, Cat. See you later, Drawsmith. I doubt I'll be around for much longer either. I gotta go to bed or do something. I don't know. Probably go to bed. I need to get ready for that other commission I need to do as well. The next page of that orc comic. By the way, I have an opinion. I think that music often becomes memes when it's good. Like the music, What is Love, or Silent Whisper. Silent Whisper, I'm not sure I know that. Good morning, Michaelia. Alright, Sin. Heading to bed? Take her easy. Yeah, I'll probably heading out too pretty soon. Cannot believe how slow I've been on this piece, but even by stream standards, slow. Beady pocket sand. It's a waste of pocket sand juice. I'm already sleepy. Joke's on you. Good night, Sim. Alrighty. Drink pocket sand. That sounds horrible. Drinking sand. Pass on that one. Really want soda? Not a lot of caffeine in soda though. It's really probably not the best thing to keep. Coffee's probably the best if you don't have like energy drink. Coffee's probably better for you too if you have to drink caffeine. I drink 2 liters of Coke by myself. Yeah. In half a day. Soda addict? Yeah. Not drink pocket sand. Brought me to tears. I like me some soda every now and then. I can kind of relate. I never brought to tears by it spilling, though. I can't say I'm that bad, but... anytime I eat some super salty food or stuff like that, like pizza or burger, stuff like that, I like having a soda with it. Some really salty, fatty food. It's nice to have. I have a friend who drinks coffee like a fucking car drinks gasoline. A lot of caffeine addicts out there. Our very own Ello in chat might fall in that category. I don't wanna slander our boy Ello. He might fit that category. Drink boiled water. Well, I think that might cause some damage. I don't know. I don't recommend doing that. Probably want to avoid the boiling water. Might be hazardous to your health. Scalding your esophagus. I am caffeinated? Well, what was your source of caffeine, cats? Straight into the old blue veiner? Right in the dick vein? A massive, comically sized needle? Put that adrenaline right where you need it. Gamer subs. Almost had a heart attack weekly. Gamer subs. So I see so many ads on YouTube. I know people actually, I guess they do, they wouldn't be advertising it. You wearing your Raycons, cats? While you drink your gamer subs? Using NordVPN to watch the stream? On your ZocDoc account? Feeling like a pixie stick. Oh god. No. Pouring it down the urethra. Ugh. Ugh. Like a normal human being. I know, I'm still to once talk about the art on the stream, so I just want to say it looks good. I love the light blush on the guy. Thanks. The one sniffing the hair. Aiden just wants a special someone to be wholesome with. And maybe do a little something too spicy for YouTube now and then. Aiden's got a little bit of a freaky side he might keep to himself, only to show to the select few. Squishes PP. Oh no. Whose PP we squishing? The guy in the back or Aiden's? Hand holding is too spicy. Wasn't expecting B to be so chill when I first checked out his stream. What do you think I'd be, a maniac? I think a lot of people thought I'd be a girl. I think some got mad, never came back. I don't know why you would think that. You have to be really weird. But I guess my art style, I don't know. That's an acceptable answer if you say that. But anything else, it's a little weird. I think you're projecting your fantasy. BD isn't the same as he does in his Discord. No, Miguel, that's lies. Did you see what Cats and Momo do in the Discord? They're the freaks. I'm a good boy. That one fishing meme that I think G-Connect posted, that was pretty cool. I like that shark lady on that. She was kind of a baddie. Y'all are trying to get me to draw anthro stuff again. Trying to tempt me back to the dark side. Absolute nutcase. I do not know who to trust. Most of the Discord, Miguel, is my patrons posting art drawings for me to influence what I make. Trying to get me to draw anthros and goblin girls and those fan products, and worst of all, BDMs. That's the true terror that lurks. BD. Pay no attention to Cats and Momo in the corner. They're definitely not the true monsters. Love goblins, yeah. You fit right in the Discord, Oscar. I think... I'm not sure you want me to say your name here. I think that's you who posted the recent art share picture, right? Those two femboys together. I think I've drawn both of them. I don't remember their names. But I think I've drawn both of those boys before. It's been a long time. They're not very good images by my standards now, at least to me. But I think I've drawn both of them. I'd forgotten, but you posted that and it reminded me. You know, I find hypnotizing a weird thing. Beeler's his own server, trusting one mod to keep the peace. I'm not sure Trip even... I don't think he's ever moderated. He doesn't have to, by the way. He's definitely not obligated to. I told him that when I added him. Like, you don't have to do anything. I'm not sure if he's ever deleted anything or done anything or not. I don't know. Trip doesn't come to streams very often anymore either. He's probably busy. Just hope he's doing alright. I think he stops every now and then, so that's good. The only one I know is Marco. By the way, hi Oscar, well... They just pull up each other and go, hey... Want to see me reprogram your brain temporarily? Jump out in art? Like porn art? The hypnotism stuff? I've had a couple people commission that from me. Femboy Marco was cute. Marco, that's his name. Yeah, that's the tan or dark skinned boy, yeah. I've drawn him a couple times. I think there is an image of him I have that I still kind of like. Where he's in like a bathroom stall showing his booty. I think I still like that one. Self-described shy boy. I've seen you call me that before, Cats, and I can't remember where it was. It was either somewhere. Oh, I think it was in the main chat on Discord or something. You had like a big thing that says self-described shy boy or something. I was like, what? I am a shy boy. What are you talking about? What'd you do? I'm not sure. What did you do? Oh, real hypnotism? Oh, quote-unquote real? I'm not sure. Normal hypnotism? I don't know. What'd I say? You're so shy, let me put it in your butt while you're wearing a shy boy outfit. What's a shy boy out? Like a shy guy mask? Did I draw a shy guy femboy? No, I drew a shy guy girl, not a femboy. Big titties. It was a lady. I'm trying to think if I drew a shy guy femboy. I think I drew a femboy Toad, like Toad from Mario. That's on the BD account somewhere, I believe. I think that's still up. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one. We'd be messing with people's brains for fun. Mainly you and Cats doing bad things. Cats was accusing me of being a terrifying creature. I'm just saying I'm not the one who's terrifying. It's you two. Maybe Wrath. You can throw Wrath in there too. Wrath might be scary to some people. Done nothing. Name one scary thing you've done. There's too many to name. Like, I mean, I've lost count. Just trying to recollect it. It's like gazing at infinity. It just melts your brain. Impossible task. All I know is I've never seen a friend describe another friend as a normal person. Then friends know each other enough. That just happened. Oh, when friends, I see. Even my collaborators are a little iffy about where we're at. Your collaborators? I'm not sure I know what you mean. You mean the people who stream on Twitch with? I don't know. This might... I mean, I'll leave this up. It's not like I'm talking about Wrath behind his back. He always seems like a cartoon character to me, so I don't know. I just don't take him that seriously. Does he actually bother people? I don't know if he does. Y'all gotta let him know if he does. Or I can do it if it's really bothering people. I never really felt like he was anything too terrible. Seems a little silly to me. Him, I mean. He seems a little silly to me. Just don't know him? Well, that's fair. Has he been in your streams that often? I've seen him pop in once in a while. I didn't know he was that active in your streams, Momo. They would, like... I'm not sure what kind of circles your collaborators would run around in, so... I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think they'd cross paths with Wrath too much, so I would assume they'd only be exposed to him through your chat. Who knows where Wrath goes when he's not around? Almost immediately leave. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another guy wouldn't seem like they'd be have too much pressure from at all, I would think. I guess he comes in and plaps. Maybe that's a little off-putting to people. Maybe I've been so in the porn stuff so long, I don't see that as that weird. I just assume anybody who's friends with Momo is probably a little bit of a degen. Just a tad. Maybe that's not fair. Technically a part of my community and therefore a representation of me. Wrath is, yeah, okay. Longest I've seen him in a stream was with you, BD, and with Kuro. Yeah, Raz seems to be a pretty big fan of Kuro. Definitely likes Kuro. He's the one who invited me. I assume the same for you, Cats. He's the one who invited me to Kuro's server. He invited me like 3 times before I finally just joined. Kuro is a streamer. They commissioned some art from me recently. My ick to rub off on you. I would never describe anybody with ick. I think that's the most cringe shit ever. I've seen that online. But, Friend, I pop into your streams. I don't hide away from you. I don't pretend like I don't know you. You talking about Momo? I've been to your collab streams. I've said hi. Yeah, I'm not sure either, Cat. I never knew Kuro other than through the commissioning thing. The funny thing is, I guess I should thank Wrath to a degree. He got me the commission because he never told Kuro that he was putting us together in a group message thing. I thought that he was like a middleman for Kuro and to me, like, but then Kuro's like, "Hey, sorry, but I didn't know Wrath added us to a group conversation." I was like, oh, interesting. That's very Wrath-like. It's not a bad thing, like, it's not a big deal. To me, I'm not complaining. I just thought it was funny. I was like, that's very Wrath-like. Just give me flack. I wonder what type of person this Wrath guy is. To have you guys talk about it like this. Considering how you were describing each other, he must be another league of his own to have this reputation. He's definitely a character. He generally just comes in, says plat plat plat, talks about Paizuri, asks me to draw goblins, wants me to put B-cup titties on every femboy I draw, and he kind of bounces. That's about it. Nothing crazy. I'm not talking bad about him, I don't want to give that impression. He's a character. Alright. This hand might be a little strange, but I don't know. Too tired for this. Go ahead and... Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. It really seems like one of the... Man, you love P, Brickmaster? Wobble and Juice. Brickmaster still loves P, good to know. You ever been squirted on, then... and you liked it? Well, I got some news for you. Okay, go back to that. All right. Pea drinkers, they were here yesterday too. That's true, Miguel. Well, Brickmaster, he's been a staple in my streams since I started pretty much back in October. I think, Brick, you were here pretty early, weren't you, Brickmaster? I think you were. That's back when I was on Twitch. Pretty sure you were there. Maybe you were November, I don't know. So this is classic BD stream, Miguel. Oh, you're rendering something, Cats? Something you gotta leave overnight? Gotta get you a 5090s, you can speed that up.